The Project Bluebeam, unveiling the ultimate conspiracy. For decades, conspiracy theories have swirled about hidden government projects, secret space programs, and the use of technology to manipulate human perception. But among all these theories, one stands out as the most sinister and far-reaching of them all: Project Bluebeam. With chilling revelations outlined in the Project Bluebeam, unveiling the ultimate conspiracy, author Hale Palmer pulls back the curtain on a meticulously designed operation stretching the very limits of reality. What if UFOs, unidentified aerial phenomena, and advanced psychological tools were being weaponized to manipulate us into submission? To uncover the truth, this documentary dives deep into Palmer's harrowing research and the profound implications this alleged agenda has for humanity. Humanity stands on the precipice of what could be the ultimate deception. The scale of Project Bluebeam's alleged ambition sends shivers down the spine, not just for the scope of manipulation it entails, but for how close we might be to its execution. Make no mistake, with every UFO disclosure, every mysterious anomaly in the sky, every inexplicable surge in global chaos, we inch closer to the unthinkable. This documentary isn't just an exploration, it's a warning. If connected, these unfolding events suggest an intricate pattern beyond imagination. This isn't fiction. This is your world, and the clock is ticking. Are you equipped to resist when your senses deceive even you? Arm yourself with the knowledge presented in Hale Palmer's meticulous research. Uncover the evidence that others want buried and join the urgent mission to preserve humanity's free will. Because once the final steps of Bluebeam are unleashed, it may be too late to reclaim the truth. The roots of Project Bluebeam stretch back to the 1990s, when investigative journalist Serge Monast first brought this theory into the public eye. Monast proclaimed that secret coalitions among governments and elites were working behind closed doors to orchestrate perhaps the most ambitious conspiracy ever imagined: the complete reprogramming of human belief systems through an orchestrated series of crises. But since Monast's time, new evidence and whistleblower testimonials have surfaced, exposing just how deeply this operation may run. Enter Hale Palmer, who picks up and expands Monast's work by uncovering leaked documents, government programs, declassified patents, and insider accounts. These point not merely to the progression of Bluebeam, but to startling hints that its initiation may already be underway. Why Bluebeam? Why now? As Palmer shows, chaos is the ultimate weapon. In a rapidly destabilizing world, humanity is desperately craving solutions, whether spiritual, technological, or societal. The architects of Bluebeam know this and are poised to exploit it in 4 calculated phases of deception. Everything begins with chaos. Phase 1 of Project Bluebeam seeks to demolish the world's faith in existing systems, religion, governance, and societal structures, all through staged natural disasters, unprecedented technological discoveries, and the strategic unearthing of mind-bending phenomena. By shaking the foundation of belief systems, Bluebeam's planners clear the ground for manipulation. From massive earthquakes destroying religious landmarks to the revelation of ancient alien artifacts, providing so-called irrefutable proof of extraterrestrial origins, nothing is off-limits. Palmer's evidence traces suspicious spikes in disaster manipulation back to shadowy research facilities with unexplained funding. Could emerging scientific breakthroughs be deliberately intended to ignite widespread existential doubt. Recent technological leaps into artificial archaeology and controlled tectonic shifts raise serious alarm bells. Phase 2 is the hinge point, a worldwide holographic display of unprecedented scale. Imagine this, a global stage set for awe-inspiring illusions that defy comprehension. Divine apparitions, alien landings, or fulfilled end times prophecies illuminate the skies, provoking humanity's collective gasp. But the intent behind these holographic spectacles is far darker than the inspiration. It's control. Palmer cites evidence that engineering feats already exist for multidimensional images, sound waves synchronized to mimic divine or extraterrestrial voices, and even mass-scale atmospheric projection systems. Astonishingly, many of these technologies have official patents linked to military sources. If such tech were unleashed, could you trust your eyes or ears? Conspiracy theorists have long claimed that recent UFO sightings may be testing grounds for precisely this kind of illusion. The ultimate aim? To break individuality by uniting humanity under false gods or alien rulers, an agenda carefully crafted from thin air. The next phase is even more personal and invasive. Using advances in electromagnetic bursts, neural stimulation, and even modern AI-driven technologies, Phase 3 aims to implant thoughts, voices, and beliefs directly into the human psyche. Imagine hearing words you were convinced were spoken by a higher power, commands to comply, confessions of insight, or calls to action, all coursing through your conscience. Palmer uncovered undeniable historical precedents for this agenda, tying it back to experiments like MKUltra and expanding into contemporary fields of neuroscience. The terrifying potential here isn't just the messages themselves, but their ability to strip away any distinction between what's external and what's internal. To resist this manipulation, your own thoughts would have to become suspect, a dystopian scenario from which there may be no escape. Prepare yourself. The masterstroke of Project Bluebeam is a fabricated alien invasion, a fake existential threat to planet Earth, so believable it forces mankind into global unity under a one-world government orchestrated by unseen puppeteers. The narrative Palmer builds alongside mounting media chatter, bizarre upticks in UFO disclosures, and unexplained aerial encounters, are they grooming us for this very scenario? If humanity believes the survival of the planet is at risk, Palmer claims elites could impose sweeping security measures few would challenge. Abandoning civil liberties might seem paltry compared to survival during staged extraterrestrial aggression. Under this cover, surveillance programs, authoritarian leaderships, and militarized societies could flourish unchecked, driving us into perpetual submission, masked as global security. Detractors dismiss Bluebeam as impossibly far-fetched, yet Palmer doesn't simply philosophize. He compiles disturbing exhibits. Leaked patents reveal frighteningly advanced projection and neural intervention technologies. Whistleblowers echo narratives of sanitized experimentation cloaked under programs aiming for global social cohesion. Even official admissions of Pentagon-backed perception management units suggest operations primed to influence public thought on an astonishing scale. More recently, breakthroughs in AI, machine learning, and data analytics deepen the risk of mass manipulation, with algorithms fine-tuned to exploit humankind's most suppressed fears and aspirations. The question isn't just whether manipulation is possible, it's whether it's already underway. Could artificial intelligence become the mastermind behind humanity's slow mental submission? Why would anyone be skeptical of this theory when history proves the precision of mass mind control? Palmer steers focus toward real-world scenarios like MK-Ultra, propaganda used in wartime, or the experiments carried out via social engineering on public systems. If individuals could be persuaded toward specific ideologies or actions before, why doubt that global-level manipulation is next? The ultimate purpose? To redefine global allegiance, removing cultural and regional autonomy, gaining absolute control over the species. As UFO phenomena dominate headlines, economic instability rises, and the digital sphere grows ever precarious. Every global development becomes more suspect under this lens. Is Bluebeam real? If true, futuristic events splashed across the headlines may be mere training reels for the masses before the masterstroke unfolds. The patterns are difficult to ignore. Palmer outlines a meticulous paper trail of coincidences that, when pieced together, defy just being random. Diseases, wars, existential crises, they're more than history. They form intentional pillars of deconstruction aimed at rewriting the global paradigm. Here lies the crux. Whether you're a believer or skeptic, one certainty remains. Human perception is being subjected to a monumental upheaval. As we venture further into the digital and hyper-connected age, distinguishing reality from fiction isn't just a conspiracy theorist's pastime. It's humanity's most critical survival skill. In the Project Bluebeam, Unveiling the Ultimate Conspiracy, Palmer forces us to think beyond present circumstances to the larger, more uncomfortable possibility of mass deception. But he leaves us with hope, a hope that exposure to these alleged operations may derail their attempted execution. The stakes are staggering, the risks unparalleled. Will we rise above manipulation and fight for our reality, or will humanity surrender unknowingly to the greatest illusion ever cast? The question remains unanswered, but this is your invitation to join the conversation. What do you think? Is Project Bluebeam real, or is it just another elaborate conspiracy built from fear and suspicion? Let us know your thoughts below. If you found this exploration fascinating and unsettling, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more investigative exposés into hidden agendas. Together, truth seekers, the fight for clarity and freedom begins.